Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Superintendent Dr. Maria Karstafen, At-Large Seat 9 and Board Chair, Mr. Jason Estevez, Educational District 6 Board Member and Board Vice Chair, Ms. Ishay Collins, Educational District 1 Board Member, Ms. Leslie Grant, Educational District 2 Board Member, Mr. Byron Amos, Educational District 3 Board Member, Ms. Michelle Olympiades, Educational District 4 Board Member, Ms. Nancy Meister, Educational District 5 Board Member, Ms. Erica Mitchell, At-Large Seat 7 Board Member, Ms. Candace Wood Jackson, At-Large Seat 8 Board Member, Ms. Cynthia Briscoe Brown, Deputy Superintendent, Mr. David Jernigan, Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Lisa Bracken, Chief Accountability and Information Officer, Mr. Bill Carich, Chief Human Resources Officer, Ms. Sky Duckett, Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Larry Hoskins, Chief Engagement Officer, Ms. Angela King-Smith, Special Assistant to the Superintendent, Ms. Erica Long, General Counsel, Mr. Glenn Brock, Associate Superintendent, Dr. Dan Sims, Associate Superintendent, Dr. Danielle Battle, Associate Superintendent, Ms. Yolanda Brown, Associate Superintendent, Dr. Emily Massey, Associate Superintendent, Mr. Tommy Usher, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Dr. Olivine Roberts, Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Ms. Tammy Workman, and Executive Director for Office of Innovation, Ms. Gail Burnett. Ladies and gentlemen, your Superintendent, Board of Education, and District leaders welcome you.
Atlanta Public Schools, family and friends, welcome to the 2018 Commencement Ceremony for Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy and the B.E.S.T Engineering and Science Technology Academy 6 through 12.
Good afternoon, family, friends, staff, and loved ones. Thank you for joining us for the commencement exercises for Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy and the B.E.S.T Academy 6 through 12. I am Sheldon Leonard Garman III. This ceremony serves as a major stepping stone in our lives, and we ask that you give it the respect that it deserves. We know that you are excited, just as we are, but we have worked very hard to make our commencement special. We respectfully insist that you refrain from catcalling, yelling, making obscene gestures, or any other acts that may impede others from enjoying this momentous occasion. Thank you once again for setting the example that you would have us to follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of colors and the national anthem sung by the M3 of the B.E.S.T Academy. Please remain standing until the colors have been retired.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through who the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, thy bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Mistakes were made.
Please be seated.
Today is my honor to introduce our Superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools, Dr. Maria Joel Karstafen, a graduate of the Harvard Graduate School of Education and a native of Selma, Alabama. She is in her 4th year as the district superintendent and brings an impressive record of transformative educational leadership with nearly 25 years of education and experience in diverse major metropolitan public schools districts. Under her leadership, Atlanta Public Schools graduation rates have reached 77%, and an 18 percentage point increase during her tenure. She credits us, the hardworking students on the stage, and our families and educators for this dramatic improvement. Dr. Karstafen is passionate about leading Atlanta Public Schools and living its mission every day for students to be ready for college and career. Please welcome Superintendent Karstafen.
When I say Eagle, you say city. Eagle, Eagle. Welcome as we celebrate Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy and B.E.S.T Academy graduating class of 2018. It is on this day, graduation day, that your superintendent could not be more happy. It is the day that we are living the mission of Atlanta Public Schools to graduate students ready for college and career. And when I look at these beautiful, beautiful seniors in their splendid pink and brown and blue and gold, I get incredibly nostalgic because this was the 9th grade class that started with me in my first year as the superintendent for Atlanta Public Schools. And my heart is filled with nothing more than love and admiration for these students, because we, the leadership of Atlanta Public Schools, have changed something about these two schools every single year, trying to streamline the academic program, increase rigor, change the design. Every year we have done something, and every year these students act like leaders and meet and exceed those challenges. And every year, a leader emerges from B.E.S.T or CSK who ends up schooling the superintendent on how to be a better leader during these transitions. They have often become my mentees, and I have followed them through college and on into other opportunities in life. And they do deserve so much credit because they have worked so hard to be here today. But I want the students to know that single gender education in a public school system is not a given. It happens because there are people behind the scenes who are making the policies, the procedures, making sure that we have the resources to have a boys' school and a girls' school. They are elected by the public, and I am honored to serve with them today. The chair of the school board, Jason Estevez, the vice chair, Ishay Collins, Byron Amos, Leslie Grant, Candace Wood Jackson, Michelle Olympiadas, and the school board member for these single gender schools, Erica Mitchell. Now, you know you didn't get here alone. You have tons of teachers who are behind you. You have friends and relatives who travel from far and near to be here. But you have your parents and your caregivers who have stood with you all along the way. Would our Eagles please appreciate your parents? And perhaps, at least from the side of the district, the proudest Eagles of all are your principals. Please recognize Dr. Jones and Mrs. Washington one last time. Now, this class is amazing. They have achieved in academics, arts, citizenship, and athletics. I hope that our students will remember that your schools are named for, and our graduates of Atlanta Public Schools are the greatest titans of business, entertainment, sports, education, and law. APS alumni have shaped the very foundations of the values of Atlanta and the world. This is the 50th anniversary of the life, the legacy, the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who did graduate from Atlanta Public Schools. And these graduates honor him and his beloved wife, Coretta Scott King, the namesake of the Young Women's Leadership Academy. Mrs. King once said, "Women, if the soul of the nation is to be saved, I believe you must become its soul." Now, those words couldn't ring more true today. Women have always been at the heart of great movements, pushing change and checking the conscience of the nation. The soul. Women galvanized the right to vote in the suffrage movement. Women played a critical role in the civil rights movement of the 1960s. Women fought for equal rights in athletics for high school and college called Title IX. Women led the single largest protest in U.S. history called the Women's March. Women launched the Me Too movement. Women ran for office in record numbers in 2017. And do you know who will save the soul of the nation? The CSK women. CSK valedictorian and star student Percy Thompson. And the salutatorian, Kajira Taylor Harris, who's a Posse scholar. And Ayanna Parkman, a 5-strong scholar who will be attending Bethune-Cookman University. She is also the school's first female drum major. In athletics, Shatara Goodman, who is the first scholar athlete to be playing basketball. She is also selected to the Region 6 AA All-Star team. And in citizenship, you all elevated your voice on the importance of responsible and respectful civic engagement on the Students' March Against Violence and School Safety, participating in the School Walkout Day. Ayanna Parkman will share an excerpt from her spoken word on the day of the protest.
Our young people are dying today and tomorrow, and all they feel is pain and sorrow. I sometimes wonder if we will ever get ahead with all the shootings that leave so many young people dead. We don't fear anything anymore, only a youth with a gun wanted to start a war. I wonder how many more young people will die these coming years to bring their parents to tears.
Eagle! Eagle! And to our young men for B.E.S.T Academy, Coretta Scott King's husband, Dr. King said, "If you can't fly, then run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. Whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward." Fly, B.E.S.T Academy valedictorian Micah Moreland, who is also the star student. Fly, Clinton Smith, the International Science Fair finalist, speaker at the Atlanta Urban League debate, and salutatorian. Eagle. Run, our best football team. Number 4, Javion. Number 10, Nick. Number 28, Jalen. Number 34, Anthony. Number 53, Carlton. Number 55, Fernando. Number 64, Malik. And the winning streak continues with number 3, Katerian. Number 71, Marlandis. Number 44, Jalen. Number 6, Blaine. Number 1, Nakia. Number 19, Sanchez. Number 5, Sheldon. All making the all-region football team. Eagle! Run, Jalen Reardon, selected as the APS All-Star basketball player. And all the stay standing, baby. I gotta get your face on TV. That's Jalen. And all the other players, the senior players for basketball, please stand. Eagle! I meant baseball. All senior baseball players, please stand. There you go. Eagles! And no season would be complete without all the other teams. Seniors in cross country, softball, volleyball, swim, please stand and be recognized. Stay standing. And there are those who cheer you along the way. Senior cheerleaders, Nakira, Lonye, Tion, Aaliyah, Amina, Maria, Diamond, and Rakisia. The Blue Magic dance members, Jamia, Eagles. In arts, there are always starving artists, so you will have to crawl, as Dr. King says. Micah Moreland, who is also the winner of the Superintendent's Card Contest for 2 years in a row and won the Georgia Reflections Contest. Stay standing. And when I needed an act for the 2016 State of the District about transformation, B.E.S.T came through with Javion, who literally dropped the mic on the whole event, rapping my speech to hip-hop. Eagles. And in citizenship, please recognize senior JROTC cadets, Nokia, Zemayas, and Quentin. Quentin earned the Medal of Heroism, which is the highest award attainable for JRTC for their actions combating a fire within their neighborhood. Eagles. Okay, so class of 2018, when you can't fly, you, when you can't fly, you, when you can't fly, you run. Class of 2018, when you can't fly, when you can't run, when you can't walk, and that's how you save the soul of the nation. The young women of B.E.S.T and CSK class of 2018, I congratulate you. I wish you the very best. I love you and I will miss you.
You can have all the money in your hands, all the possessions anyone can ever have, but it's all worthless treasure. True worth is only measured not by what you got, but what you got in your heart. You can have everything, but what does it mean? It all means nothing if you don't stand up for something. You can't just top the top, you got to walk that walk. Yes, you do. It all means nothing if you don't stand up for something. And I stand up for you. And I stand up for you. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You do the best that you can do. Then you can look in the mirror, proud of who's looking back at you. Define the life you're living, not by what you take, but what you're giving. And if you bet on love, there's no way you'll ever lose. Take a stand, make a stand for what's right. It's always worth the fight. It all means nothing if you don't stand up for something. You can't just talk the talk, you got to walk that walk.
Jehovah Jireh. Hebrew 4, the Lord will provide. Gifted to me by my beautiful and hardworking mother on July 16, 2000, my name is Kajira Taylor Harris. Yes, you heard correctly, Kajira, as in my name is derived from a word equated to providing for many. I came to the Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy in the 9th grade. It became apparent to me within my first month here that this is no ordinary place. This is a place where Black women are properly represented in their title of being the most intelligent group in America. This is a place where I found my calling. This is a place where I learned to speak my truth and understand what it truly means to be a Black girl in America. Over the years, I have learned that I hold power within my voice and strength within me. From the way that I articulate my words to the way I can write out metaphors and connect the juxtapositions and create imagery within my poems, I have learned to be me. I have learned to understand what it means that birds of the same feather flock together in Percy Thompson. I remember in 9th grade when you walked into the office with your curls bouncing and your feet barely touching the ground, and my mother turned to me and said, we will be close friends. Look at us now, 4 years later, tighter than ever. I've learned to understand what it means to build yourself with others who are willing to build themselves in Jamesia Shakur, my best friend. We've been through so much. We have explored the very science behind being social and political activists together. We have created and destroyed planets simply to understand how powerful we are as strong Black women. I have learned that it's okay to take a breather and laugh with people like Maria Whibby, Jayla Jones, Nakira Ross, Simone Christian, and Zamaya Hutcherson, who no matter what keep a smile on my face. I have learned to accept help and guidance from teachers like Ms. Story, Mr. Mitchell, and Dr. Addis, who challenged me, who allow me to speak my truth and share my thoughts unapologetically within their classrooms. I have learned that support will go unconditionally with my siblings. Who taught me that if I'm comfortable, I'm not changing. And my mother, Maisha Harris, who instilled in me that I was destined for greatness, who knew that from the moment I was born that I would provide her with the grace, glory, and praise that she deserves, who knew that one day I'll provide love, hope, and strength for many. She is my everything, and all of my accomplishments are for her. I come to you with my newly found wisdom and bright eyes, wearing my pink and brown cap and gown as a now young, strong Black woman who will be attending B.E.S.T University as a Posseus Scholar. I stand before you as a young woman who protected this school when the system threatened to shut us down. I stand before you as a young woman who organized and led the first walkout here at CSKYWLA. I stand before you as a definition of change. I stand before you ready to change the one-side narrative that Black women are loud, angry, and ghetto. I stand before you as a paradox in the making. I stand before you as the class of 2018 salutatorian.
Picture it, Atlanta, August 2014. A group of young Black boys enter what is deemed the epitome of their adolescent years. Each boy walks the halls of B.E.S.T Academy High School with uneasiness as no student is familiar with what is to come. Each day that followed for the next 4 years presented an onslaught of obstacles and opportunities that, whether they realized it or not, would inevitably shape their futures. Now, with 50 men remaining, I present to you the B.E.S.T Academy High School graduating class of 2018. It is bittersweet to have to bid farewell to the school that took part in raising me for the last 6 years, and it is safe to say that none of my successes would be possible without B.E.S.T Academy. The many misinformed scrutinizers of B.E.S.T Academy failed to realize its significance. My school aims to do something that very few seem to be willing to do, and I and my classmates are living proof that B.E.S.T Academy excels at educating young black men. My matriculation through B.E.S.T Academy has been laden with one recurring theme: inspiration. Throughout most of my years, I prided myself on not being inspired by others' accomplishments. Rather, it was my internal motivation to be the best that has left me unsatiated. However, B.E.S.T Academy has taught me that there is great pride in being inspired by others. And because of B.E.S.T Academy's legacy of scholars, I can proudly say that I have earned $200,000 worth of scholarship, including an academic scholarship to attend the Georgia Institute of Technology to pursue a degree in biomedical engineering. Understandably, I have not reached these transcendent heights by my lonesome. I want to thank Mr. Randolph and Ms. Hodo for their inexhaustible efforts to see the class of 2018 succeed. To Mrs. Kushmir for being there practically every day and providing a new way of thinking just about every day as well. To Mrs. Lockett-Adams, thank you for prying into and expanding my intellectual capacity. To Dr. Justina Reynolds for sponsoring the debate team for the last 4 years. And to Ms. Smith for truly being like my second mom and for always supporting me even after parting ways with B.E.S.T Academy. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge my Project Engage's family, including my mentor, Brett Klosterhoff, for their undying support. To my brothers, Adam Keys, Deontay West, and CSKYWLA Carr, thank you for being the big brothers that I never had. And your guidance has influenced me in ways that I could never imagine. I also want to express my love for my 4 most irreplaceable friends. Majesta Mendelson, your kind words and willingness to spread light has consistently left a smile on my face, and I'm proud to call you a friend and sister. I'll never meet someone who provides sound advice like Lunye Powers, my bestie. Your words of encouragement have kept me afloat after making some of the hardest decisions of my life. Sheldon Garman, there will never be a more humorous yet simultaneously competitive friendship like the one we share. Micah Moreland, our valedictorian. Although you are my truest competitor, all of your wins have always been mine, and because of that, I want to thank you for pushing me to be a better me. And lastly, to my parents, thank you for making my life better after being faced with the adversity of evacuating from our birthplace of New Orleans and relocating elsewhere. And also for putting up with my charming personality, unlike no other. That takes a certain amount of unconditional love that no one else can provide. As I conclude, I want to wish everyone on this stage nothing but the best as we have reached the beginning of the rest of our lives. It pains me to say that for people that look like us, our lives will be faced with challenges that no one else has to deal with. And so I urge you, as my brothers and sisters, to believe in yourself, even if no one else does. Now, you may have noticed that I've gone throughout this speech without even mentioning my name. So I figured I would take time to finally correct those of you who have butchered a 4-generation namesake upon hearing it. I am Clinton Smith, C-L-I-N-T-O-N, not Clifton, not Clayton, or my personal favorite, Clifford. Remember the name and internalize it, because I can guarantee it won't be the last time you've heard it.
To the dark, hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are, but I won't let them gonna send the flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat of drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
Procrastinators, unite. Unite in our failures, rushed papers, and sleepless nights. Unite in our rebellion against everything time and timely. Against school and their termination of free thought. Against the government and their regulation of education. As if learning could only happen between four walls within wooden desks. As if learning could only be taught in step-by-step curriculums. As if learning was a stagnant lesson, never meant to evolve with the evolution of time. It is not. Learning can happen anywhere, and anyone can be a teacher. But America has told the same lie since the beginning of time, that education is one size fits all. It is not. Education is a fluid retelling of the truth, and only now has this realization come to fruition. And now, no longer are we tricked by a wolf in sheep's clothing. Because an illusion no longer works on those who realize the ruse. A seamless trick meant to undermine the people and keep us unaware. But education forces us to realize and be mindful of the problems around us. It forces us to suffer and bear the world on our shoulders. But that's the beautiful thing. The world is on our shoulders, and we pull each other up. And maybe sometime in the future when we're finally united, in mind and soul, in cause and purpose, will we realize we are connected all along. But until then, only will education be our saving grace, because ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is making assumption about people you've never met. Ignorance is a hatred fueled by the fear of the unknown. But education will save you if you let it. Education is the key to our salvation. But certain keys only open certain doors. And sometimes we will be locked out. And sometimes our patience will be tried. But most times we will find a way. Because I've never seen someone more determined than my kid sister learning to read, learning to shape the vowels and consonants that fit her mouth, learning to form words from letters she had never seen. I've never seen someone more determined than my sister learning to read. And so when the time comes, I hope and pray that when we make a home of the unknown, we're just as determined. That in the face of adversity, be it racism or prejudice, from those who believe we are not worthy, know that we are worthy. Know that we have fought for everything we have ever gotten, and that because of who we are, female and black, we'll have to continue to fight for everything we have ever gotten, but never be discouraged of the future or the effort that comes with it. Because life, a considerable competitor, has nothing on the ladies, the incredibly bold and brave young women of C.S. King Academy. That in the battle with life and its trials and tribulations, I can count on these courageous women to affect the world for the better. I can count on Kajara Taylor Harris and Jamesia Shakur in times of need, to always be my friend regardless of my shenanigans or the ever-growing distance between us. I can count on Miss Story and Dr. Jameson to be my allies when my mind wages war on itself, to comfort me during every breakdown and give me advice for a better tomorrow. I can count on my lab mates and mentor, Abraham Jordan, to always listen to me and value my opinion, even if I'm just complaining. I can count on my family, on my Uncle Calvin and Aunt Audrey to always advocate on the behalf of my future. I can count on my mother and her loving presence, even if she isn't always physically there. And I can count on my grandmother, because she's been there since the beginning. And even if I didn't always listen, thank you for giving me your name. I promise to bear it with honor. Because today, I stand here a proud graduate of the class of 2018. And an even prouder Scotty of Agnes Scott College, where I will attend in the coming fall, majoring in international relations. But be it there, Boston University, the University of West Georgia, or the University of Georgia, the class of 2018 will thrive. Vine, vine, vici. We came, we saw, we conquered.
You know, there's one place that I can consider a second home. One place where I can go to count on people. This place cannot be defined by structures or walls, but by individuals and relationships. It is a place where everyone knows everyone a little better than they know themselves. This place is B.E.S.T Academy, and throughout my high school experience, there have been several individuals instrumental in my success. To Mr. Randolph, thank you for the guidance and the many personal conversations we had. I know at times I may have seemed disinterested, but I can assure you that your words will live on with me forever. Ms. Hodo, thank you for your extraordinary efforts and your passion to see the class of 2018 graduate. Ms. Quandra Lockett, Sugarfoot, thank you for your intellectual discussions and the multiple nicknames. Mrs. Tara Smith, thank you for not giving up on me, and you provided me with a glimpse of life after high school. Dr. Justina Reynolds, thank you for your words of encouragement and pearls of wisdom. My friends, Clinton Smith, I will never meet someone as comedic and as overly competitive as you. You're my best friend and honestly my brother. Sheldon Garman, that girl. I know I will never forget how you smudged every drawing I made just to say you contributed. I know today you were not able to deliver a pop-up speech, but I know you would want everyone to know that you receiving a full athletic scholarship was not surprising, knowing that you were the athletic ones out of all of us. Jancy Vasquez Sanchez, you are my best friend at CSK. We argue every day about who is president of the art club, but everyone knows it's me. I cannot wait to see where your talents take you. Y también Jancy. Yo aprenderé español. Solo espera y verás. Majesta Mendelson. No. Nicholas Christian and Carlton Coleman. You two have taught me how to loosen up and to enjoy life. Majesta Mendelson and Caitlin Suggs. I've known you two since elementary, and I'm proud to see what beautiful woman you have become. Jalen Reardon. I've also known you since elementary. You taught me every day, but I'm just glad to see that someone I've known for so long has made it to the end. Lanye Powers, your brutal honesty has put so many people in check, including myself. India Albert, and Amina Roberts. You guys have made me smile and laugh every day, and I'm gonna miss our conversations in art class. Alpha Dim, Emmanuel Dennis, Anthony Jones, Brandon Tyson, and Dominique Jackson. You all know how to bring humor to any situation, and you guys have made many fond memories. Ayanna Parkman, your energy is unparalleled, and you made history this year by being the first female drum major. Congratulations. And finally, Sierra English and Anthony Angeletti. Even though we've interacted for a short time this school year, I know we'll be long-term friends. To my art teachers, Mr. Brylan Leviston, Ms. Felicia Coleman, and Ms. Julia Devers, thank you for the imagination. You three have made me a better artist, and for that, I am grateful. And an extended thank you to Ms. Felicia Coleman for always pushing me beyond my comfort zone every time I wanted to remain comfortable. To Ms. Stella and Mrs. Powers, thank you for everything you've provided to me and Dory. I hope that Majesta, Lanye, Dory, and I have made you guys proud. To Ms. Renee Kushmir, thank you for providing me with the motherhood I lost. For that, I'm extremely grateful. To my family, for supporting me through everything I've been through. To my twin sister, Dory. You never gave up on me through our toughest hardships. You annoy me every day. And I wouldn't trade you for anything. I'll let you see, Dory. And to my dad, I know we didn't grow up in that ideal home. Thank you for everything you were able to provide to me. I love you so much. Am I red? Behind me sits the best class of 2018, and right now I stand as his valedictorian. This fall, I will be attending Georgia State University alongside my boy, Nicholas Christian, and my sisters, India, Jancy, and Tariana Phillips. Finally, with that being said, I'm the GOAT. I know that may be a bold statement coming from somebody so young and handsome, but I know that when the time comes for my greatness to be tested, I will persevere and shine. As we continue our journey, class of 2018 and the classes to come, know that what makes you great cannot be bound by pre-established standards set by society. And for the lower classmen whose academic goal is not grounded in science, technology, engineering, and math, but grounded in visual arts, theater, music, and dance, you too can achieve the heights of being valedictorian. You're staring at the proof. Now, will the class of 18 please join me in a self-applause as we have made it.
Tonight, I'm about to take you. Throw your hands up in the sky. Let's set this party off right. Dance, aspirations on the moon. What y'all trying to do? 18 karat magic in the air. We're all successful.
Hold up. It's showtime. Showtime. Guess who crossing the stage?
Who, me?
Oh, down no. Oh, down no. Just showing your diploma page.
Be from the 318, so don't be late. Bankheads, find the girls to do.
Yeah.
You work real hard, so thank your mama and your sister and your brother too. 1-8. Real dangerous grass with diplomas in our pockets. Keep up. So many pretty people around me, yeah, we're taking all our rockets. Keep up. Why you mad? Fish your face, cause the eagles can't rock. Keep up. Rise on me, come on. Put your aspirations on the move. What y'all trying to do? 18 karat magic in the air. We're all successful. Oh, look out. Ooh, don't we look good together? Right. Not yet. No. Yeah, and we'll be friends forever. So today I'm gonna push you along. When I'm walking with you, I know my whole world changed. And what people do, and my friends gon' play. Blame it on my confidence, so blame it on accomplishments.
Yeah.
Shut the city down on sight.
On site.
That's right. I
Thank
tripping. It don't make no sense. I can
Tripping in.
You know it, you know it.
Let me see you. Let me see you.
You know it, you know it.
Let's turn
Awesome. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yolanda Washington, and I have the honor of serving as principal of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy High School. This afternoon, I'm filled with enormous pride and joy as we salute the graduates of 2018.
Good afternoon, I'm Dr. Timothy Jones, and I have the honor of serving as principal of B.E.S.T Academy 612. I am elated to congratulate our graduating class of 2018. Ms. Washington, was that not an outstanding presentation by our graduates?
Indeed, it was a superb presentation. Our scholars are talented, passionate, and amazing. Dr. Jones and I have the distinct honor of welcoming you to the 2018 commencement exercise for CSKYWLA and B.E.S.T Academy. Let's all stand to our feet and give the class of 2018 an arousing applause.
Yes. It's gratifying to know that we've equipped our students with the knowledge and skills they'll need to navigate life's transitions. Please note that this is a momentous occasion. Therefore, we ask that you give our graduates the respect that they deserve during this ceremony. Please follow the audience code of conduct as printed in your programs.
We would like once again to thank the members of the Atlanta Board of Education for your attendance at this monumental occasion.
To our superintendent, Dr. Maria Karstoffen, we thank you for your support of all students in APS. Now introducing a person who encourages our efforts towards success, Dr. Dan Sims, Associate Superintendent of the Office of High Schools. Thank you, Dr. Sims, for your continued support.
At this time, I would like to introduce the amazingly supportive and hardworking administrative team of Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy. Seated on the stage to my right, as I call your names, please stand to be recognized. Ms. Tia Martin, Middle School Assistant Principal. Ms. Deidre King, High School Assistant Principal. Mrs. Sharonda Morrell, High School Assistant Principal. Mrs. Casola Rogers, High School Counselor. Mrs. Latarsha Mills Mackay, Middle School Counselor. Mrs. Zola Shannon Mullen, Registrar. And Mrs. Hope Adams, Graduation Coach.
Also seated on the stage is the outstanding administrative team of B.E.S.T Academy and our support team. As I call your names, please stand and be recognized. Mr. Robert Williams, Assistant Principal. Ms. Dr. Yamilsa Roebuck, Assistant Principal. Dr. Byron White, Assistant Principal. Dr. Emmanuel Oduwa, Middle School Counselor. Mr. Randolph, Graduation Coach. Ms. Delisha Hodo, College Advisor. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Ray Singer, 100 Black Men of Atlanta Liaison. Now we know that this celebration would not have been possible without the love, guidance, and support of the families of our graduates. Will the proud parents, grandparents, guardians, and relatives of these seniors please stand and be recognized?
Thank you. Thank you. Encouraging students to believe that they can excel academically has been a joint commitment between the home and the school. I am proud to introduce the men and women who work with so much passion and grit to ensure that students reach their milestone in their lives. Faculty and staff of both CSKYWLA and B.E.S.T Academy high schools, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Would the senior advisors from both CSKYWLA and B.E.S.T please stand and be recognized as well.
Thank you. Not only are teachers and parents a part of the village that has a hand in raising our children, but we have an entire community of people who support us as well. There are a number of organizations that support our schools with an array of resources, and we consider them a part of our B.E.S.T Academy family. As I call your names, please stand and be recognized. The 100 Black Men of Atlanta. The Emerging and the Collegiate. Georgia Tech. The HBR Foundation. Making the Transition. Morehouse School of Medicine. The West Fulton Alumni Association. And Access Care of Georgia.
Coretta Scott King Young Women's Leadership Academy also has a host of community partners who support us as well. Coretta Scott King once said, "The greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members, a heart of grace and a soul generated by love." I would like to take this time to acknowledge Elder King and the King family for their unwavering support of both our academic and sisterly pursuits. As I call the names of our additional community partners, please stand and be recognized. Kate's Club, Georgia Tap, Spelman College, After School All-Stars, Microsoft, Achieve Atlanta, Giving Point, Primerica, the HBR Foundation, and the Links Incorporated.
We also want to recognize our feeder school principals who are with us this evening. We have no direct feeders anymore, so we'd like for all APS principals to please stand and be recognized.
Now we would like to turn the spotlight to those who planned this occasion for the graduating class of 2018. Please join us in saluting the efforts of Dr. Justina Reynolds, Graduation Coordinator, Dr. Ishan Malik, Stage Director, Senior Class Sponsors, Ms. Hope Adams, Dr. Ishan Malik, Dr. Justina Reynolds, Ms. Shorkia Spearman, and Ms. Kenyetta Stacker. Music Directors, Mr. Jovan Burton, Ms. Tony Butts, and Mrs. Valerie Missick. Members of the Graduation Committee, please stand and be recognized.
At this time, Ms. Washington and I will now recognize students who have set the example of academic excellence. Please stand as we call your respective groups of scholars.
the top 10% of the graduating class.
Thank you. Members of the National Honor Society.
Thank you. Members of the National Beta Club.
Thank you. Students scoring above 1100 on the SAT and higher than 21 on the ACT.
Thank you. Students enlisting in the armed services.
Thank you. To date, the class of 2018 has earned over $10 million in scholarships. Let's give them a round of applause.
Many of our seniors from both schools were recognized for their stellar accomplishments this past week at our respective Visions of the Future programs. However, at this time, I would like to ask Assistant Principals Dr. Yamilsa Roebuck and Ms. Deidre King to assist Dr. Jones and I in presenting awards not previously announced. These awards are given by faculty and partners honoring students for their outstanding contributions in various fields.
Board members, Superintendent Dr. Christoffen and Dr. Sims, Associate Superintendent of High Schools, please join the principals as they present awards. I would like to ask the recipients of our special awards to please come forward when your names are called.
The coveted Atlanta Journal-Constitution Cup is awarded annually to a senior who is deemed the best all-around student by the administration, faculty, and staff. Our 2018 recipients at B.E.S.T and CSK Academies have not only achieved academically, but they embody all of the qualities that we encourage our students to emulate. These talented young people have distinguished themselves scholastically and through community involvement. They are involved in numerous extracurricular activities, and they love a challenge. Please join me in congratulating the 2018 Atlanta Journal Cup recipients. For CSK, Jancy Vasquez. And for B.E.S.T Academy, Sanchez Banks.
The Principal Cup is presented to a senior who has demonstrated great resiliency to overcome obstacles and challenges. In spite of these challenges, this individual has stayed consistent with the learning process, involved in community service, and provided leadership to the student body. The recipients for this year are Percy Thompson, CSK Academy, and Perez Manuel, B.E.S.T Academy.
The Faculty Cup is presented to the senior who has maintained high scholastic achievement and exemplary school and community involvement. The Faculty Cup for 2018 will go to CSK Academy, Majesta Medelsolon. And for B.E.S.T Academy, Sanchez Banks.
The Atlanta College and Career Academy is a joint venture between Atlanta Technical College and Atlanta Public Schools. It provides high school students with vital career training by extending learning beyond the traditional classroom. Students earn both high school and college credit in this program. During the 2017-2018 school year, 140 students from all APS high schools participated in the program. Students were able to take core content courses or pursue technical college certificates and/or associate's degrees. The Atlanta College and Career Academy wants to salute students that completed a technical college certificate. When your name is called, please stand and be recognized for a job well done. Deshaun Portas, Automotive Chassis Technician Specialist. Jordan Woodward, Automotive Chassis Technician Specialist. Deja Foster, Infant Child Care Specialist. Simone Christian, Cisco Networking Specialist. Kanaya Horde, Prep Cook. Ayana Parkman, Shampoo Technician. And Michaela Vickers, Shampoo Technician.
This year, the salutatorian of B.E.S.T Academy's class of 2018 has distinguished himself as serious and a talented student. This fall, he will go on to matriculate at Georgia Institute of Technology. Please join me in recognizing B.E.S.T Academy's 2018 recipient of the salutatorian cup, Clinton Smith. Congratulations and a job well done.
CSK Academy's 2018 recipient of the Salutatorian Cup has truly embodied the words of the CSKYWLA student creed by presenting herself as intelligent, courageous, strong, and beautiful. This fall, she will go on to matriculate at the Boston University. Kachara has received $358,992 in scholarships. Please join me in recognizing CS Academy's 2018 recipient of the Salutatorian Cup, Kajara Taylor Harris. Congratulations, your hard work has paid off.
This most distinguished award recognizes the highest ranking student of the graduating class. This year, we have an outstanding student who values education, accepts challenges, and possesses a positive outlook in life. This young man has received $59,500, and this fall, he will attend Georgia State University. The 2018 Valedictorian Cup recipient is Micah Moreland. We are expecting great things from you.
This year, the valedictorian of CSK Academy has met every challenge that has been put before her. She does not understand the meaning of I can't. She has received $164,000 in scholarship and will attend Agnes Scott College this fall. Please salute the recipient of the 2018 Valedictorian Cup, Percy Thompson. This is only the beginning of the greatness that you will accomplish.
Again, congratulations to our students. Please give them a round of applause. And now, the moment that we have been waiting for, the awarding of the diplomas.
We would like to ask the members of the Board of Education and Superintendent Kastarfin to join our principals
as they award diplomas. First two rows, could you please come and join me? Jalen Cannon. Tatiana Davis. Kanaya Horde. Sheldon Garman III. Kajara Taylor Harris. Micah Moreland. Percy Thompson. Clinton Smith IV. Majesta Mendelson. Deshaun Portis. Lanye Powers. Nakira Ross. Fernando Birch. Simone Christian. Antoine Jordan. Jayla Jones. Samuel Bell Jr. Aaliyah Timmons. Nicholas Christian. Masharika Manuel. Jalen Reardon. Javion Presley. Ayana Parkman. Fidel Love Jr. Jalissa Hill. Al-Amin. Rakesia Norwood. Jawan Johnson. Wendy Green. Desmond Hammonds. Dory Moreland. Maya Watson. Brian Howell. Michaela Vickers. Quintarius Chester. Jamia Lamar. Carlton Coleman Jr. Jancy Vasquez Sanchez. Antonio Henderson. Jamesia Shakur. Quentin Garlington. Perez Manuel. Nokio Clemens. Tion Banks. Anthony Angeletti IV. Sierra English. Anthony Volley Jr. Ajale Hickman. Dominique Jackson. Deja Foster. Serena Tolbert. Alpha Dim. Nakia Clemens. Cornelius Ellerton II. Roxanne Anderson. Anthony Jones. Zamias Hutchinson. Diamond McDowell. Nakia Davis Jr. Christopher Adams. Maria Wibby. Blaine Gibson. Alexiana Greer. Sanchez Banks. Amina Roberts. GS3 Harris. Terriana Phillips. Joshua Torrance. Kiera Crawford. Demetrius Redding. Shatara Goodman. Roderick Robinson III. Ariel Hill. Malik Moore. Emmanuel Dennis. Alexis Cooper. Katerian Legrone. India Albert. Marlandis Blackman. Malik Wilson. Savia Watley. Karan Sabir. Devontae Hernandez. Malik Lott. Joshua Jones. Nigel Dempsey. Jordan Woodard. Brandon Tyson. Antonio Jones. Let him sit down.
We're not going to put further degrees by anybody, right? We just said, who's the person? I don't think anybody's here.
I'm going to take it over to you. Take it over to you.
Yeah, that's it.
Now we'll have Erica Mitchell.
They're doing the toss.
Guys, hold on. Wait. We got to confirm the degrees.
Miss Erica Mitchell. Class of 2018, your principal has verified that you have completed all the requirements set forth for graduation by the state of Georgia and the Atlanta Board of Education. Okay. By the power invested in me, by Atlanta Board of Education, your District 5 representative, and also your at-large seat 9, Jason Estevez, I hereby certify you as graduates of our class of 2018.
So, right hand, everybody. What's up? We are the class of 2018.
All the